It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MACK. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think this is a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red line annotations are coming from. And want to get the chart updated here again, as it once again is sitting at an interesting spot on the chart. And from the quote-unquote story perspective, yeah, definitely an interesting setup. Now, if you've been watching my past videos, I'm probably starting to sound like a broken record. And the reason I keep doing these is, if you have any experience in the market at all, then you know that when stocks get beat down in a hurry, they can produce some very profitable bounces. Now, am I saying that this is guaranteed to bounce on Monday? I'm not saying that. I'm just kind of justifying and explaining why I'm sticking with this chart where, like I said, if you've been watching the past videos, I keep kind of saying the same thing over and over again. But again, an interesting thing. So the first thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning and just reiterate this initial area of resistance right here at $1.65, give or take, which I talked about yesterday. So that's still the level of resistance. But the thing that's caught my eye is how, the price has been getting beat down, but essentially today, the price just went sideways basically the entire day. All other days previous to this, it just kept bleeding further and further down. Right there, it did slightly go sideways, but the big difference between, yesterday and then today's price action is the sideways action happened a whole lot longer. Again, I really wish the market was this easy and I could say, well, because it went sideways all day today, it is guaranteed to bounce on Monday. I wish the market was that easy, but there's no such thing as a guarantee. Now, would I be shocked to see some sort of bounce? No, that would not be shocking at all, but if this is any sort of bottom forming, then I'm going to state the obvious here. Well, then this needs to be the bottom. Right down here where the bounce finally happened, or I should say at least the sideways action finally happened at $1.47. Well, obviously, if the price goes back down there, that needs to continue to hold, because if it doesn't hold, well, then by definition, it's no longer the bottom, right? Because the price is now broken through it. And that's why I love charts. When you look at them certain ways, they really do insult your intelligence. So, if this is some sort of bottom, well, then $1.47 needs to continue to hold. And if any sort of bounce does occur, the first key, hurdle that needs to be cleared, circling back to that red line there at right around $1.65. If the price can push up through there, the next key overall area of resistance going to be that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. So I like the setup going into next week. Does that mean it's guaranteed to bounce? No, it doesn't. But from a risk versus reward perspective, yeah, it's definitely interesting. So we'll see how it all unfolds next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.